came into this magnificent fellowship of ours February the 7th of 1969. Wow. I grew up in the Central Group in Lubbock, Texas. My home group has been for the last 19 years a stepped up group in Los Angeles. That's still a big part of my life. It means Monday and Thursdays right by the airport, LAX. If you're ever there, give me a call and I'll make sure you get to that meeting. I just recently moved to back home. Just a few months ago I moved to Dallas, and I'm taking over Alanon in Dallas. My new home group there is the Unity Group. Well, I want to thank this committee and Cookie for inviting me and being a part of this. I'll tell you, Al-Anons are kind of known for control, but I'll tell you, I'll put this committee up against any of I got letters, duplicate letters. I got another set of duplicate letters. They all have these little, you know, like attorneys that put these little yellow sign here, sign here. Damn. Oh. I'm not supposed to say that or anything like that. I thought it was so amazing. All these rough, tough alcoholics get up here all week. Has this been a week? And the little old white grandma last night was the first one to lay out the MF bomb. She left me a message this morning. She was sorry she wasn't going to be here. She was taking her daughter shopping. Did y'all see? She was standing on top of the podium last night so y'all could see her shiny hose. I'm telling you, that woman is working it. I love it. I want to thank the committee for having me and for Cookie. Y'all just been absolutely fantastic. I've had calls about who's going to pick me up, and those people didn't show up. Some other guys showed up. They were pulling us in. Somebody screamed them, go back to the airport and get somebody else. They dumped me and Otto and his wife on the front stoop, and they just took off and never saw them again. I don't know if they're still out at the airport. I don't know where they're at. Well, they told us what to wear, what to say. Now y'all been saying, tell us how to pray. They even pulled Jesus in on how to say the prayer. I tell you, this is exciting. I love it. I'm watching these people. I mean, I was telling one of my new sponsees last night, you can't believe what's going on in Florida. And the speakers here, good gosh, I mean, they make this Al-Anon's heart just go. I mean, there are robbers and bankers and drunk cops, drunk Marines and felons, and God, it's just like, yes! I was telling this newcomer about it. She went out, she's going to go get some Coke cans and sell them, see if she can make enough money to get here before this thing's over. Y'all are fun. I love this podium. I mean, it's been called everything. My favorite, it was this. It's been a castle. It's been a fort. But Tom said, it looks like a prison to me. I am addicted to excitement. And I know other people are too. I was getting out of the elevator, and that's the trick. Getting in or out of that elevator. I got to tell this. I was in it a while ago, and somebody said, where are you going this afternoon? What are you going to do? I said, I don't know, I think I'll go get some Sunsees or Rays or whatever it is. The other said, you're not going to the Alanon meeting? Oh, no, I ain't going to go there. More power to you, friend. I love Florida. There are so many people in this room that I just love better than anything. This amazing people. Run into John, my husband, sponsored John. It just, you know, made my heart just jump. And Sam, he was such good friends with Sam. And Otto, I need to, where are you, Otto? Did you slip out? Where are you? He's slippery. There he is. I need to apologize. He was telling me something about a wet brain in his way. And Sam came up, and I've been looking for Sam, and I just jumped up. Otto, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, just totally ignore you, but I just jumped up and left him in the middle of a sentence. I have a sponsor. Her name is Pat Clater. She's coming up on 46 years in this program. I sponsor people, and that has been said all weekend long, and I think that's extremely important. My sponsor has a sponsor, and she had a sponsor, and I know those women, and I've been very involved in all their lives. My sponsor's sponsor, and I'm going to get, you know, I'll get in trouble for saying this, but my great-great-grand sponsor was in Alanon before there was Alanon. She met in the kitchen of the place where the little house, and she helped put, her name is Marcy White. Many of you have met Marcy and Bob. And she put together Alanon as we knew it in West Texas, a magnificent woman. And those women just helped me with my whole life. And I owe them a great deal of gratitude. And I sponsor a lot of people, and if it wasn't for those people, I wouldn't be standing here, I guarantee you. I would have left a lot of times. I got so much to say, and they've been on me about how long to say it. And I don't know, you know, I never know what I'm going to say. But I am so full. These speakers, and I wrote them all down because I know y'all haven't been here all the time, but these speakers, I mean, I'm just in awe of them. And they have said things that I have desperately needed to hear in my life at this particular time. They're just incredible. Joyce, Wednesday night, I had lunch with her daughter, and her daughter's very active. And just, where are you, Joyce? And your daughter, is she with you? Let's see. Oh, they're way back there. Hey, y'all. She was just absolutely magnificent. And then Candace, what a happy hooker. Y'all gotta get Candace. And then Lyle, oh my goodness. He just set me spinning. You know, I had to pinch myself just not to sob. It is a miracle, absolutely a miracle. And then my favorite speaker on the planet, the man that I think has more dignity than any man I know, and that lives it, breathes it, and is it, is Tom I. He said how sweet his wife is. Let me tell you about his sweet wife. They came to visit me and Jim in California. We fed them. We put them up. I took them everywhere. I mean, I spent a lot of my time, energy, entertaining her. So we stopped to get lotto tickets. And I said, Fern, come on, you want to get a... No, I don't. I don't gamble. I never gamble. And her daughter was there and said, oh, come on, Mom. No, she wasn't going to do it. So I laid my $5 on the counter. Was just about to push it over. And her daughter said, oh, come on, Mom, come on. She's okay. So I said, oh, yeah, come on, friend. I pulled my $5 back. She laid down $2 and got the ticket. Now, y'all know what happened. She won about, what was it, $3,500? Did she share with me? No. I proposed half? No. 10%, finder's fee? No. Did she share it with Tom? No. He wanted some new tools? No. She had a new den. Pull that sweet little wife if you want to. And Angie and Bobby, oh my God, do you love a drunk hot? I am. And Marianne standing on the podium. podium so y'all could see her. She is, she is something else. I love that woman. And, oh my God, Katie. Katie. I couldn't figure it out. Does she have 60 years? What, 59 years is right. What a privilege to sit in her. And then Otto tonight, Lou, Canadian, I love it. And I got to do this. I'm sorry, I got to do it. You know, this singing bunch up here. Angie with her beautiful, amazing grace for you alcoholics. And then Marianne last night, oh, thank you, God, you know, for the theme song of AA. Well, we have a little different one that we would like to throw in to be your theme song. I'm not a singer like these other women, but it kind of goes like this. Me. I, myself, and me. I really am going to get to my story. Y'all are just so much fun, I couldn't resist. I'm from Lubbock County, Lubbock, Texas. I'm from a very poor family. My daddy was part Indian, and my mama was from a divorced family that did not happen in those days. Divorced family was, you know, it was just wasn't heard of. And there was 3 brothers and myself. They were good, just hard-working folk. They were Baptist. My grandmother was a real Baptist. And my oldest brother broke his neck in a swimming accident, and I was very young. I was shifted back and forth. We were in Oklahoma on a vacation, visiting Kim folks, and he broke his neck in a swimming accident in the creek. And so he stayed there for a long time, and they shipped him to Dallas, and he was there a long time. And my brothers and I were sent to different places, and I stayed with this couple that lived out in the country. This is going to make me sound a lot older than what I am, but I stayed with them a lot, and they didn't have indoor plumbing. And one of the things that I remember about all that is they were church people, but I didn't see much. That didn't mean much to me. And I remember mostly this about those two things about those particular times for years. It's all kind of fuzzy to me, but one thing I remember staying with these people. They were sweet people, and they had 3 children. And Saturday night was bath night, you know, whether you did it or not. And she had one of those great big number 10 wash tubs, and so she poured water in it. She bathed the children in it one at a time. And she got through the 3. She hollered at me, and I came in. She said, "Come on, honey, it's time for you to get your bath." And I looked at that water, and it was gray. And there's a bunch of white stuff floating on top of it. And she said, "Get in." I said, "Oh, no, I'm okay. She said, "No, you need a bath, get in." So I stepped in, and just as I did, she reached down and got a rag off the bottom of that pan or tub. And she started washing my face with it. It was cold and it smelled bad. And I remember thinking, ew. And then this thought, you know, just jumbled in my head, oh well. And I carried oh well with me until many years in this program. My life was an oh well. No matter what come down the pike, no matter what happened, oh well. There was a bunch of church. When I finally got back home, my brother was, he was in traction. It was a big deal to move him. But they had to move. He had palms in his head. It was with a pulley, and it was a mess. It was before strapper frames. And somehow or another, they got all that contraption on a floor. He was on a mattress on the floor. And some church